Warwick is a friend of yours. She was having a birthday. Was it your birthday?
Yes, ma'am.
There was some sort of party. You all traveled together to a bar or something. And it was at the bar that you met somebody else and decided to go back to his house?
Yes.
And you all went back to this guy's house, all of you. But then you were ready to go home. So far, do I have it right?
Yes.
Great. But she wasn't ready to go home. She said, I think I'm going to stay over. Had you known this fellow before?
Yes, he's a friend of mine.
So you were staying at his house?
Yes.
Somebody drove you home. Who drove you home?
The witness. We were both sober the whole night.
You drove the girls home?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Great. You were sober?
Yes.
She wasn't?
No, Your Honor.
What about the sisters? Were they sober?
One of the sisters was sober, Your Honor.
The sister who was sober, raise her hand. You were the sober sister?
Yes, ma'am.
When you took them home, you took them back to her apartment?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's where you had started the evening?
Yes, Your Honor.
Great. Did you have a key to the apartment?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
This is a talkie, so you can answer.
Yes, ma'am. He had the keys. He had the keys to the car and to the house. Yes.
Okay, so you had the key.
Yes, Your Honor.
And was it your intention to stay over at Miss Warwich's house?
That was the original agreement.
That was the original agreement, that
Yes.
after the bar and whatever celebration you had, you were all going to spend the night at her home.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you took them back, which was consistent with your agreement. Got it?
Got it.
So far, am I telling this story okay?
No.
What's wrong with the story?
There was no agreement that they were supposed to spend the night.
Did they start out at your house?
Yes.
How long had they been at your house before you went out?
We met up like around 4 or 5 o'clock to go to the
And
gym.
what time did you go out?
Around 10:30, 11.
Okay, so you started to say, and I cut you off, which is really a mistake on my part. I shouldn't be so abrupt. They came over at about 4 o'clock, and did you say you went to the gym?
Yes.
And did all of you work out together?
All 3 of us.
The 3 girls.
No.
Who worked out? Raise your hand if you worked out. The 2 sober ones should work out more and drink less.
She was at work. At work.
Okay. So these 2 went to the gym with you, worked out, got sweaty, right? So I assumed, and then they came back to your house.
Yes.
So I assumed that when they came to your house, they came with clothes to go out in the evening.
No, we went to the mall.
You mean after the gym, you went to the mall and they bought clothes to go out for the evening?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. And when they came home, I assume everybody showered and got ready to go out?
Yes, ma'am.
So their gym clothes were in your house?
Yes, ma'am.
I love it when a game plan sort of comes together. So their gym clothes and their sneakers and whatever else it was were all at your home?
Yes, ma'am.
Got where I'm going? So you got the keys to the car because she wanted to stay with this new old male friend. And I assume he was going to drive you home in the morning?
Actually, there was somebody else there that was going to take me home. There were many people there.
Later, in the morning?
Yes, ma'am.
And it is your claim that when you got home, you found your apartment trashed by them. Now, you dropped them off, or did you stay?
I dropped her friend Ashley off.
These 2 girls?
No,
The Miranda twins.
I dropped the twins off, and then took at her house, and I took her friend on.
But you dropped them off and let them in with the key?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you don't know what happened after that?
No, Your Honor.
Well, you're the sober one.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your first name?
Shiva.
Shiva. Now, tell me what happened when you got home.
When we got to the house, I knew something was wrong with my sister. Her lips were blue, her face was pale, she was completely out of it. I started getting a little frantic. Of course, I'm the older sister taking care of her. Went to go hand her a cup of water, happened to choose the wrong glass. I don't know if it was already pre-shattered. First bathroom, grabbed her, sit still, let me wrap your hand up. And that's why I was yelling. Obviously, that's where the noise comes in. She wasn't even looking at me. And that's why I believe that at the house, I saw a gentleman, one of her friends, hand her a glass. She thought it was water, took a sip of it, made a face.
Who cares?
All of that, yeah. So
Yada,
the least
yada,
of words.
So there's blood all over the apartment.
Least of words, yes. There's
blood.
broken glass and blood.
There's broken glass and blood all over the apartment.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you do?
Cleaned up, and with the help of the witness right here.
Well, he said he dropped you off. When did you come back?
I received a phone call after dropping her friend off at her house. That
A phone call from whom?
From me.
from
And I
Shiva.
want. Tell me your last name.
Nubel.
Mr. Newell, tell me exactly what she said to you when she called you.
She told me to hurry back to the house. Something's wrong with my sister.
The normal thing would say, what do you mean something's wrong with your sister?
Exactly what I said. She said she's hysterical. She's bleeding. I don't know what's going on. I actually just hung up the phone because I didn't think she knew what she was talking about. When I got there, the police was there, and the police.
So somebody must have called the police.
Somebody
Who
called
called the police?
The neighbors, I'm guessing.
Neighbors, because there was a lot of screaming.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and?
The police asked me, have I been inside the house? And I was like, no, I have not. He said, does blood make you squeamish? I said, no, it does not. He said, be careful, there's glass on the floor. And when I walked in, Shiva was crying, and she was on the other sister was on the couch. Roy was on the couch crying.
Did they take you to the hospital that night?
No, ma'am. I actually asked them to. I kept telling the officers, her lips are blue, her face is pale, her eyes are dilated, there's something wrong with her, but they didn't.
Why didn't you take her to an emergency room?
They wouldn't let me take her. They actually asked her to leave in a cab. Yeah, protect and serve. They sent her home in a cab. She doesn't even know how she got there, how she paid, how she got home.
Why didn't you go with her?
I tried to. They told me I needed to stay there, and then I stayed to clean up.
What?
I kept calling
No.
her.
That I don't believe, Shiva. That I don't believe. If she's in such bad shape and if you wanted to leave, you mean the police told you had to stay and clean up the mess?
No,
That
they didn't tell me to. They didn't tell me to stay and clean up the mess.
So you could have gone home with your sister.
Well, not with my sister. They put her in a cab and sent her home.
Just a second. You mean it was a taxi cab that only accommodated one passenger?
No, but they, like I said, they told me to stay in the house, and they took her. What happened after that is
No, I don't believe that for a second. Not 1 second. Cookie.
He's my witness to that.
Not 1 second do I believe that the police told you had to stay in the house while they put your sister, whose lips were blue and hysterical, and the reason they came, put her in a cab and told you couldn't escort her. I don't believe it for a second. A second. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
It's the nouveau.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Let me see pictures of the apartment. Now you can sit down, Mr.